education updates, communications products from Zalal and his crew, and finally our second year core dev projects, and then finally our actual core dev projects will go on. So, and then finally for the conclusive remarks, I believe we will have Emre or one of our senior members. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, before the personal wins, there was an announcement that I was told to make to all of you guys. Yes, so yeah, the announcement is, I think in 1 or 2 months' time, there's going to be a campaign that A2SV might be pushing. So I think if Brooke Zodu was here, she is, he will let you guys know more, fill you in on it. But there are 3 accounts that we all need to mainly create. Reddit, I'm pretty sure almost all of us have a Reddit account, right? No? But yeah, we need to create 3 of these accounts. So the message has been shared on the general channel. Let me just quickly open it on Slack. So together with the links. So maybe we're going to do a quick demonstration here. I mean, you guys definitely know how to sign up for a certain platform, but Van, you haven't shared the message on general channel? Oh, why is it taken down? Okay, let's share it now. Let's have a live demonstration. And yeah, we're going to need everybody to be cooperative here. So the reason for this is if we try to create yeah. So if we try to create this account by the time of the campaign, we will all be flagged for like spam user creation. So I feel like in order to have a successful campaign in a month, we need to create these accounts today. So yeah, we will need to create these accounts today, and it's a very simple step. Even me, I haven't created it as well. So Brooke, as soon as you send it on the general channel, we are all going to do that. So it's just creating accounts instead of personal wins. That's what we will be doing today. I hope that was very clear. I'm gonna need you guys to pull out your phone or laptops if you have any and go to the general channel now. We're doing this live demonstration, and the whole point of it being live is so you guys can follow up. All right, guys.
Yeah, we can start with Reddit.
Made it so simple. Just guys, create a Reddit account. Go on Google, just type Reddit. I will be sharing my screen for our online audience as well. Just type Reddit, dive into anything, open it. This is my A2SV email that I'm using at the moment. So
you should use your personal emails.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, because if we all use our organizational email,
again, might be flagged. Okay, well, in that case, let's all use our personal emails then.
If you already have a Reddit account, please skip this.
Okay. Very cool. So for short access, you guys can navigate to the general channel to find the relevant links. So now I'm going inside of Reddit, just making sure. Oh, okay. Well, I'm already a dedicated Redditor, so I don't think. Oh, all right. Okay, you know what? Never mind. So yeah. Yeah, let's all use our personal. Okay, I use Reddit on a daily basis, so I don't think you guys need to see what's happening on my Reddit. Okay. You know what? Just for demonstration's sake, I will be using my organizational email. All right, let's just. But you guys should use your personal emails. Just open Reddit and then log in. It's not really that hard, guys. Come on. It's just signing up for a platform. And it's really important. In 1 month's time, we're going to ask you guys to be cooperative. And that time around, Emre is going to be standing here in front to push the campaign. And just everybody, like each and everybody needs to have these 3 accounts set up. It's really important. So yeah, just continue with Google. I mean, it's not really that hard. All you have to do is continue with Google and you will automatically be signed up. So if you're a woman, select women. If you're a man, select you're a man. If you're like Brooke, select non-binary. If you prefer not to say, like myself, you guys can select prefer not to say.
You guys can have some activities on the platforms throughout Christmas. That would be nice. Instead of you just creating that content, platforms sitting idly until the campaign. Reddit is a good platform for memes, take related news.
It's not just me. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys can find anything, and when I say anything, absolutely anything on Reddit. Music, movies, adult movies, anything. So start using Reddit. So just select your interests like this. Just doesn't really matter. Star Wars memes, stuff like that. Continue. So it's going to personalize your experience, and then yeah, your feed, your homepage is going to look really spicy. If you're a Star Wars fan, right off the bat, you will start getting Star Wars content, and whatever the hell you guys are interested in, just select that. So that's it for Reddit. So as for the live demonstration, are we all on board? Team.
There's no
Okay, that's ready for you. Sorry. All right. Anyway, do we all have our Reddit set up? Guys, it's so simple. Just sign up to the platform. Can I see hands? Who has Reddit now? Ooh, a lot of Redditors. Who doesn't? All right, so everybody has Reddit account. Brooke, you've seen that. Everybody has raised their hands. All right. Okay. Up next, let's go news. So Hacker News is a platform where, Brooke?
It's gonna look like a lot like an esteemed.
What is this?
Content. It's a very you might just learn anything.
Definitely. So yeah, this is Peak Software Engineering, as you guys can see here, the platform. It's so all you have to do is create an account. Pretty self-explanatory, I believe. Username. Let's just say.
Feel free to not use your name for your username.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's create our account. It's like the very first project I prepared when I first joined software engineering. All right, Brooke, what does this mean? Is it created? Usernames can only contain letters, dashes, and underscores. Okay. All right, so just follow the instructions. Should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, so these are the trending tech-related stuff.
Tech-related?
You can upvote and downvote them, and then click on one of them, and then they'll take you there.
Okay, so since this is being live streamed, let me select which one. All right, okay, so the effects of Gen AI on high-skilled work. Oh, so it takes you to publications and stuff like that.
It's like an index.
Ah, okay. Guys, this is actually a very useful platform. So after creating Reddit, this is what we need to prepare. It's very, very straightforward. It doesn't even ask for any email confirmation or anything. All you have to do is select your username, set a password, and you're all set. Everybody doing so? All right. Okay, so everybody here has Hacker News now. And then finally, we're going to go over StackShare. Yes, sir.
So about Hacker News, so this was the community that I have been following when I was in Bay Area. So this is very popular in Silicon Valley engineers. So you can find many interesting articles about technologies. You can find interesting pointers about new companies. So like it's not very well known in the rest of the world, but like very elegant community, highly relevant with tech. And when I was doing engineering, I was learning a lot from that. So do not consider this only for like A2SV promotion, which we are going to do soon. And the reason we are asking you to create the accounts now, their algorithm detects if you just create the account and just go and upvote one post, and then it punishes that post. So we want the engagement to look more organic. However, like what's the side benefit? As I said, if you go check out its homepage a few days, I'm sure you are going to find interesting articles there. And one last thing, indeed, I was learning more from the comments than the articles sometimes. So do not only check the articles. So if you actually click on the comments, maybe Dagim, you can demonstrate. So you are going to see a thread. So the post is up there, and then people are adding comments. So you can also reply to the comment. As you see, it can be leveled. So there can be very interesting conversations going on under here. So Hacker News, this is mostly tech focused. From time to time, you also see other types of articles. So at the end of the day, these are engineers, and engineers also have some other interests, right? But maybe 80% of the interest is related with technology. Again, as I said, personally, I have learned a lot from this and highly recommend at least try to get the taste. You know, it's an acquired taste. If you go once, you may not like it that much. There is so much text for the, especially the new generation. This may be boring, right? But give it a try. After you get used to it, you may actually like it a lot. And did we already finish Reddit?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Everybody does.
And like Reddit, actually, it's also very similar, right? There are subreddits, and they are divided by different area of interests. And again, like the comments sometimes can be very funny, sometimes very informative. Again, it's a very good community to be part of. Like I learn a lot about machine learning, some to utilize on generative AI, etc., from Reddit. And it's not just technology. Reddit is obviously like it covers all, let's say, span of interests. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have much censorship. So yeah, you can find more than what you are looking for. Again, team, like after you create the accounts, feel free to engage with some content, you know, be a user there. And after we do our engagement efforts, hopefully that's going to work strong. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Emre. And maybe on while you're explaining, you can say a few words about StackShare as well, if you're familiar with it. You're not? Okay.
Yeah, but it's also another platform that we know some of part of it.
Wonderful. Well, in that case, it's still related to tech and still related to what Emre talked about just now. So we need to have both Reddit, Hacker, yeah, the one we just, right? And then StackShare. So it's on the general channel. So yeah, just let me make sure everybody has created this platform, right? Like account on this platform. Who hasn't? Let me see hands. So we can give you guys more time. Reddit, Hacker News. Can I see hands of the people who have registered? Okay, almost everybody. Okay, so everybody has a Hacker News and Reddit. So by the time in like a month or so, when we're about to push this campaign, where we would not like to have this issue, so let's make sure that we have signed up. And then finally for StockShare, all we have to do is just come in here, sign up and log in, continue with Google. Again, I'm using my A2SV email for demonstration. You guys should use your personal emails. Again, personal emails to create this account, because like Brooke mentioned, if we all use create accounts using our A2SV emails, their algorithms might flag or punish our activity on their platform. So please. Okay. An incident. All right, definitely. I can use my personal email actually. For yeah, Reddit caused the problem, Emre. Okay. But yeah, for StockShare, I can use my personal email actually. Here it is. Continue with Google, and if you guys are comfortable with GitHub, definitely continue with GitHub as well. I will continue with Google.
Well, I would recommend GitHub again, the same reason. If your GitHub account is tied to our A2SV org, guys, your personal account would be more preferable.
Okay.
And hence, if you do the same thing with your students, obviously we want to increase the magnitude, right? Correct. Beautiful.
Definitely. And then finally, just continue and follow the instructions, set up your names, company. What should we say on this part, Emre? Company. Should everybody type Africa to Silicon Valley?
Is it mandatory?
We can skip it actually. Okay. All right. All right, just select your interests or the tools that you guys use and continue. Voila. And then finally, you guys will have your feed. Feel free to play around with the platform, familiarize yourself, follow the instructions for the pop-ups that follow. And there are definitely some publications here. I feel like it's similar to Reddit, upvoting and downvoting still there, commenting is there, sharing. So just set up your account like that, StockShare, Hacker News, and Reddit. And yeah, when it's time to push our campaign in a few weeks' time, we will definitely notify you. So this was it for the demonstration team. If you guys have any questions on how to sign up or anything, please reach out to the social media team or the education team, specifically Baruch Zod. All right, so we can continue with our event for today. Yeah, so that should summarize the personal wins we've had for the day. So up next, let's have organizational updates by Emre.
Thank you very much, Takim. So when we take a look at the agenda of the week, Prime Minister Office proposal, we had little time this week to work on this one, but hopefully the final version is going to be ready early next week. And it's, I would say, maybe 80% ready, but we are going to make the document a bit more concise. And some sections are going to be moved to appendix to improve the flow. And when we look at the follow-ups and reach outs, relatively speaking, this week we had less number of external meetings. So Dr. Abir, she's from Kingdom of Saudi University, and they are interested in having an A2SV branch in their school. So she's currently talking with Google Saudi Arabia folks to sponsor the program. Like obviously our objective is if we can get some financial resources, then why not also expand into that region and potentially utilize some of the resources we get to run our operations. And another meeting took place with Artificial Intelligence Institute folks. Engineer Worko was also there. And like we made it clear about our current situation. After this meeting, they suggested to push African Tech Leadership Summit to May. And this is going to give us more time to prepare a strong event. And hackathon finals are still going to be taking place in the updated timeline. So it was a good meeting. And he also said they are aware of the impact that we are doing for the country. And hopefully they are going to be helping us about our financial situation as well. So next, we are having a conversation with Ori. So he's an advisor to Bloomberg Philanthropies. We'll get his feedback on our reach out materials, on our marketing materials. And another one, if you remember, I think this was on Wednesday, right? We had some shootings at the office. So it is for a program on EBS called Ferenci Gorebete. And that is going to be streaming at 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. So they asked us to not share this on the social media. So this is just an announcement for our teammates. In case if you are curious about my life, actually the recording started at home before coming to the office. And after here, they took me a place. What was it called? No, similar to Mercado, Şeker something. Shora? Shola? Maybe Shola. Like there were chicken, etc. Like today's Doros. They are going to become Doro within a few days. Yeah, so it was fun. Feel free to check it out. Share with your parents as well. Like if they are curious about who I am, they can check it out there. Next, IT park visit. So we had a great conversation with respect to potentially renting an office space from IT park. So this space is going to be very important for us. Number one, it's strategically located very close to ASTU. So what is Abrehot to Addis Ababa University? IT park is that to ASTU. And they have a great infrastructure there. We have internet problem here, right? They don't have an internet problem there. And they have some other advantages. So we are seriously considering, hopefully after getting some financial resources, we are going to have an office there as well. Since it was very conveniently located, we also continued to ask to, and had a great session, like Jordanos met students. We provided feedback for the second year projects, which are becoming, G4 second year education projects, which are becoming core dev second generation projects. Next, during the week, we attended a call. So MasterCard Foundation made a call for partners in the East Africa. So they are looking for a consortium of organizations. So multiple organizations collaborating together. And actually, they are looking for exactly what A2SV is doing. Like with their words, they are focusing on workforce development and dignified and fulfilling work. Like I would say what we are doing is exactly that. We are not producing security guards, cooks, like we are producing software engineers, right? Highly qualified. Don't get me wrong, those jobs are also important, but maybe not as fulfilling. So for that reason, there is a great alignment there. And the other one is, I think it was entrepreneurship. So this is directly matching with our incubation arm. So they describe us, but they say, oh, the leading organization has to be from Africa. The leader has to have 15 years of experience and this, that. So those things we can get checked with our partners. So this is, but like long story short, A2SV is not eligible to become the leading organization for the consortium, but we can definitely run the operations. So with some government partners, we are actually eligible for it. So the Drogba video, I think it's almost finalized. We'll hear more details from Dagam. And the invitation also, we worked on it today. Hopefully the package is going to be out early next week. So now like LinkedIn officially registered us. So they have corporate matching for A2SV. Whenever somebody from LinkedIn makes donation, that is going to be matched by LinkedIn. So it will double the donation. What else? So Jelani confirmed as a jury member, another good news. So this one is not included, but Ricardo confirmed 80%. So he's going to be in Rwanda on October 9th. So he wants to come here October 14th. He said, I need to confirm with home. So the last approval, still we are waiting on that. Hopefully if that happens, he will also join us. And when we take a look at the next week's plans, so we want to finalize the Prime Minister Office proposal and hopefully set the meeting for either next week or next week. So there are some follow-ups and reach outs. Anushka from Equal Innovation, the meeting is going to take place next week. As I mentioned, the Rogba package is going to be ready early next week and we will send out. Bloomberg, we are going to apply the feedback we received from Oli and knock the doors again. And we will make a reach out to Jeff Dean as well to set an online meeting. and the consortium finalization for the MasterCard Foundation Partners Call. And lastly, so Mr. Ali is also going to join us, and he's going to be here until the end of hackathons. So this is what's coming next for organization. Thank you very much. Any points, any questions, team?
Question here, Emre. I
Yes.
think you mentioned that we might be in the talks to partner with like a Google company office in Saudi Arabia.
Not Google company office. So to start A2SV education in one of the top universities in Saudi Arabia, they are looking to make Google Saudi Arabia sponsor for the program. Because I made it clear that they like we have potential teachers, we have the system, we can start the pilot. However, we need a financial sponsor. And they said, oh, we are also a university. We are not running on a big budget, but we can have the conversations for Google to sponsor. Because similar universities had similar programs with Microsoft, etc. So she wanted to have those conversations with Google Saudi Arabia folks because she had open communication channel with them. Yes. Any other questions or points, team? Right, in that case, thank you.
Thank you so much, Emre. All right. So yeah, up next we have updates from Dave. Dave, where are your updates? Oh, okay.
Hey everyone. As you can see, we don't have any updates, but just want to inform you, we received the leave forms for holiday leave. So I'm expecting everyone to fill that form and send it to back. I tried to distribute yesterday, so I only received 3 responses. So is there anyone who wanted to leave for holiday? You have to fill it. So you have today and tomorrow until Saturday. After that, me and them, we're gonna review it and we're gonna give you the approval. So don't forget to do that early as possible. So you have today and as well as tomorrow. So if you have any question or anything, you can ask. We only have one. The whole day. On the whole day.
I think that's not easy for us, for those us. Are you considering
It's a fasting day, I know. The
Help with this one. So, team, regarding this, I highly recommend everybody to check the official vacation days of Ethiopia. So we are operating in Ethiopia, right? So we are following the days that the government says, hey, these have to be vacation days. So according to government's calendar, Wednesday, right, is the vacation day. And Thursday is not the vacation day. Okay? So if you want to take Thursday off, make your explanation and we will evaluate.
The other thing is we also did the first round of CV and essay grading, including finishing up the grading of every interviews that we've done until yesterday, excluding today's interview. We're going to be doing this in the future. And another thing that we did is we finalized the internal interview documents and sheets for G5 students, and we're going to be starting this soon. And in the meantime, we've also prepared the finishing sheets, so that way we're going to be sharing with them if things go well tonight. And then after that, throughout the next week, which is going to be a break for the students, they can continue polishing their resumes and stuff. And after that, we're going to be reviewing it. So like the in-person education suggested as well, we're going to be doing this until their resumes meet the standards that we have for a perfect applicant for top tech companies. The other thing that we did is we continued the normal G5 education. So we had a lecture this week. It was on Union Find, and it was a success. When it comes to different squads within the remote education, one success we've had is with the handbook squad. So the handbook squad are currently preparing the handbooks, and there are in-person education and also remote education parts for this handbook squad. And we're actually planning to use the handbooks that they prepared for G6 as a lecture note to give to our students. So whenever our students want to refer to something, we are actually going to be handing them the lecture notes that the handbook squad have prepared. But the issue with the YouTube lecture squad this week was we had a very busy schedule. For example, for the remote education, we had around 5 interviews assigned for each person, and some even were assigned 6, meaning around 1 to 2 interviews per day. So we didn't have enough time to have the recording. but we'll be finalizing with this too. And the social media team has been a great help with this concern as well. Another thing is we have completed most of the G6 planning, including how long the duration is going to last. So in the old time, like the remote education was around 10 months. So far, we've been around 7 months in for G5, but 10 months is not enough. So in our, even if like we extended the session instead of like having 10 months, even if we extend it to 13 months, there will still be about 74 hours of session time difference with the in-person education. So we calculated that. So we're actually planning to extend our education program not to 13 months, but to 14 months. And if we plan to include